Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another walk here in glorious Devon. Today we're on the edge of Dartmoor and we're in the beautiful stannery town of Chagford. Now Chagford is supposedly the sunniest place on Dartmoor. It has its own microclimate, has more days, more hours of sunshine than anywhere else in this part of Devon. And so far, yeah, it's looking good.
Yeah.
So we are going to do a walk. First of all, that's going to take us up onto the edge of Dartmoor, and then we're going to descend back down into Chagford. We're going to have a look at the very upper reaches of the River Teign and just show you some of the edge of Dartmoor right here in glorious Devon at its very best. And you, of course, are invited. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's do it. And we start at the church. We're not going to go in today. I think we've spent a lot of time in churches on recent videos. But this is the main church in Chagford. And did you know, by the way, that Chagford is considered to be the friendliest place in Dartmoor? Well, let's hope so. Well, this is the start of the High Street and the wonderful Globe Inn, which is a very famous Dartmoor pub. We're going to do the High Street after we've done this little bit of moorland. So first of all, we're heading up this way, up this very pretty and tempting little road. This is New Street, right here in sunny Chagford. So the idea is that we're going to do a walk up onto the edge of Dartmoor first and then sort of circle back round and come back down into Chagford just to give you some nice views at the start of this walk today. So we might have a bit of a climb just to begin, but it should be all right once we're up there. So we're looking for a bit of a left turn past some colourful cottages. So let's see if we can find out where that is first. All different coloured cottages. Mainly white on the left, different colours on the right. It's very pretty, isn't it? It's just a shame about all the cars. It's the thing about today's society. Everywhere you go, pretty places, always cars in the way, isn't there? But I suppose people have got to get around, and especially in this part of Devon, where there's very limited public transport. And here we are, still just on the edge of the town centre, and look at these absolutely gorgeous views already. And as we climb, this is going to get even better. I think this is our way up here, do you?
I think so.
Natterden Road, yeah, that sounds about right. Right, here starts the climb. Are you ready for this?
Yep. No photographs at the top there.
Yeah, I think we found our public footpath. Looks pretty steep, but come on, we can do this. You doing all right there?
Yes.
Hopefully. Here we go then. An intriguing gate ahead of us. Oh, look at this. Looks lovely, doesn't it? Okay, so here we are. Public footpath, Chagford to the right. Natterden, which is where we're going, to the left. Oh, and we're going to have to ford a stream. Climb every mountain, ford every stream. Okay, that's enough of that.
Thank you.
That's all right. So all you need to do, just step on the stone in the middle and just step across. Well done you. Yay. Well, if you're tired already, there's a bench here. Oh, maybe not then. Need to do a bit of weeding first. Onwards and upwards. It's still pretty steep and we are heading for that ridge, which is a lot higher up than it seems to show on the camera. But you can be able to tell by how speechless we are when we get about halfway up. Here we go. But just look at the beautiful scenery opening up behind Nina there. Gorgeous.
Thank goodness.
And the good news is I found a bench. And this time it doesn't need weeding before you sit on it. There you are. What a beautiful place to sit. Although, sitting looking at the side of a bush. Oh well, it'll do. Hard work coming up here, but it's worth it for this. Just look at that. Is that Yes Tour in the distance? I think it might be. I might be wrong there. Correct me in the notes if I am. But either way, it's stunning view. Yeah, this is pretty hard work. Coming up here, it is steep. But I believe, and hopefully the walk notes are right, that by the time we get to the top, that is pretty much the climbing done for this walk. Then we plateau across the top and then descend through some ancient woodland down into the valley of the River Teign. Let's see how we go. I think we're about 2/3 of the way up, hopefully. Oh, look, I found myself a nice little rock here to sit on and have a rest while I'm waiting for Nina to continue her way up that rather steep path. I suppose if I was a really good husband, I'd be down there giving her a hand, offering moral support, helping her up that hill. She'll be okay, won't she? Yeah, I think she will. Should I go and have a look? Well done. You made it up the worst part. We're almost at the top. Oh, you thought we were at the top.
Almost. I thought this was the top.
Not quite, but almost. But look at that view, isn't it just beautiful?
Stunning.
You can see the roofs of Chagford beneath us there. Lovely cricket ground on the left. And the GoPro probably won't pick this up, but if you zoom in, just on the hillside, way over there, you can see Castle Drogo. And yes, we are still going to be doing a video about that very soon. I promise, Joseph, I promise we really will. Well, we did make it to the top, and now already we're descending, just slightly anyway. We just met a really nice chap who's walking up the hill, and his wife is working at an art exhibition down in Chagford, which I think we're going to pop into a little bit later on. So hello to you. Lovely to meet you and your delightful little Jack Russell. And here we go, we're walking towards the lane. We've got to find a lane and then hang her a right. So let's see if we can find that next. Yeah, we found what appears to be a little car parking area.
You mean people drive up here?
Oh no, that's cheating, isn't it?
Oh, that's cheating.
Oh, and here's the lane.
Oh.
So we're on our right path here. So we're going to follow the lane for a while, and then we're looking out for a bridle path on the left. Thank you to the very nice van driver who waited for us to reach this junction before he went past, because it's very narrow, as you can see. Right. We're looking out for this bridle path. Keep them peeled. Aha, now this is looking promising, Nina.
It is.
It should say Great Week and Yellum. Should we have a look? Da, 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 da.
Yes.
Oh, yes. But, there's a path on the left, path in the middle, path on the right. But look here. It's clearly not the right on one, but is it the left one? Or is it the middle one? I'm going to say left. What do you reckon?
I think left, because we've got to head back that way.
Yeah, we've got to start descending, and I think it does descend towards woodland. So we're going to try this way. If we're wrong, then...
You're in trouble.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay. See you later. Right, so the instructions are to keep going down the hill, keep the hedge on our left, and you come into a narrow path that enters woodland. I think we're on the right track. It's going okay so far, remarkably all right, which is unusual for us because normally we do get lost. But there's still plenty of time, so, you know, stay tuned, as they say. Well, this apparently is an old ancient path. How many hundreds of years it's been here, who knows? And what the history behind it is, I've no idea, although I guess as we're up on the edge of Dartmoor, it was just to divide up land and create a thoroughfare for people to maybe get from the fields back down into Chagford, I guess. But look at the old walls here, covered in moss now. How many hundreds of years have they been there? And on the left hand side as well. And it's the sort of place as we descend that you'd expect there to be all sorts of mythical creatures. Do they have fairies up here? Pixies? Pixies?
Pixies, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe an odd pixie or two. You have to be very nice if you see them. Through this gate and onwards. And by the way, if you're wondering where we get the information for this walk, this is the book that I'm following, and we are following walk number 8, which is Chagford and the River Teign. So there you go. I've also pulled a few bits and pieces off Tinterweb as well. Right, onwards and downwards we go. There's definitely been Aussies around here, by the way, so if it's all right for the Aussies, it's all right for us. Oh, look at this old gate here. Well, no longer the gate, but the gate posts leading through into just beautiful old English woodland. You know something, Nina? Yeah. On a day like this, when the sun is shining and the light is dappling through the trees, I think England, and especially the southwest, is nice as anywhere, isn't it?
Definitely is. Makes me want to paint.
You paint away and I'll keep filming and hope one day I'll become an award-winning videographer. Is that the word? Yeah, perhaps not. Okie dokie, we've reached our junction, I think. And another old gate. It does say climb over a stile. There's no stile here, but look, on the left-hand side, there's the remains of a stile. It's broked.
Very rotten.
Yes, so we're not climbing over that, but we have got to descend down here, and it does look rather steep. So I'm going to put the camera away for a minute while I concentrate on keeping my balance. I can hear water. I think we're approaching the stream. But look, we found ourselves a little dingly dell. Oh my goodness. Right. So, how are we going to get across? No, I'm not going to walk across that tree trunk.
No.
There's a bit of a drop down here. I think this is going to be getting on your bum time here, Nina.
This is no filming me time.
Okay. Aha, crafty Nina here has found an easier way across.
You think?
Yeah, that's the way we were looking at coming down, just over there, but I think, yeah, this is the way to do it. But just, yay, well done you. You're on the other side. Woo. Just listen to that. And so we are out of the woods into a field, and I can see a house just below us.
Yeah.
I think we're going to come onto a lane. I think that's the tough stuff over now. Easy peasy from here on in, he said.
I'm not saying a word.
And here it is. We found the lane. But we've still got a way to go. Some very nice houses down here. Just as an example. Beautiful. Dream on, Sean. Right, so we want Adley Lane on the left. Here we go. Devon, narrow country lanes, high hedges, hardly any passing places. Not easy driving country.
Beautiful.
Another lovely old farmhouse. Right, so we are looking for a public footpath about 90 metres past here on the left. Looks like this may well be it. Here we go, you can see the footpath sign there. So let's see where this takes us. Eventually we're going to reach the River Teign, but not the River Teign as you may know it if you've been watching our other videos in Teignmouth. This is very much a younger River Teign, not long after its source on the heights of Dartmoor. Little stream here, running down on its way to the River Teign, and another stile. This is just gorgeous, beautiful sunny day here in lovely Devon. Actually, when we lived in Staffordshire, we did some wonderful country walks up there. Some really, really nice areas to go to. But this is just perfect, isn't it?
Oh no, you don't.
Here she comes.
Oh no. It's at times like this I wish I was a dog and I could go underneath. That would be much easier.
Now that would make an interesting film. Yeah, so that's where we've come out. Onto the lane. Some beautiful houses down here. One for sale if you fancy it. And we are going this way and then immediately right. And we're back out on the road, and here it is. This is the River Teign. And the River Teign comes out into the sea at Teignmouth where we live. You'll have seen that on previous videos. But here it is in its much younger state. It rises on the top of Dartmoor, probably only a few miles further up from here. Let's have a look on this side as well. Isn't that lovely? I'd love to have paddled in that when I was younger. So we're going to take a walk along the river bank and then come back into Chagford and have a look around Chagford village. What a beautiful riverside path this is. We're not quite on the side of the river yet. It's just off to our left, but we'll join it again in a minute. Gorgeous. And here is the beautiful River Teign. Look at this, just gorgeous. This is our river. So many people think of the River Teign as being the estuary as it runs down from Newton Abbot to Teignmouth and Sheldon, but here it is, much further inland, just peaceful, tranquil and beautiful. And eventually we've made it off the riverbank path. That went on for a good mile or so, and here we are crossing the River Teign again. Such a tranquil, beautiful river. And now all we've got to do is to walk back into Chagford, and then we'll have a little bit of a look around there. Well, after a very long slog back up the hill, that was a long slog, wasn't it? I think some people have had enough.
Yeah, that was longer than I was expecting.
So we're just about back in Chagford town centre, so we'll have a quick look around here, and I think maybe something to eat or drink might be on the cards as well.
Yeah.
And here we are, approaching the centre. Here's the Office of Helpful Holidays on the left. Some of you may have used those to book your cottage holiday here in Devon. It's a pretty place, isn't it? Oh, look, it's a pub. It's a pub. Oh, okay, I'll wait. Almost like a little department store, isn't it? Or a big hardware shop at least.
1862.
1862, and you've got a spa, the Ring of Bells, and then the Three Crowns. And this is the centre of Chagford. And just reading from my notes here, archaeological remains confirm that a community is existing here in Chagford for more than 4,000 years. In historical times, Chagford grew due to the wool trade and from tin mining in the area as well. Now, a weekly market was held right here before 1220, and a monthly livestock market in the town survived until the 1980s. In 1305, it was made a stannery town where tin was traded, and amongst the most prominent tin mining families in the 16th century were the Endicotts, the Knapmans, the Widdens and the Lethbridges. And right here in the centre you've got the octagonal market house, which is fondly locally called the Pepper Pot. Isn't that lovely? Now this is the porch of the Three Crowns pub. In an English Civil War skirmish, Sidney Godolphin, the poet and Royalist MP for Helston, was shot and killed in this very porch here at the Three Crowns in Chagford. I wouldn't normally show you a picture of the local toilets, but it was of interest back in 1987 because the New Scientist reported that Chagford contained the most radioactive loo in the world. And this was a reference to the high levels of radon gas in this granite area. There you go. You know what, they've got everything you really need here in Chagford. You've got your hairdresser, your gallery, your news agents, very nice deli over there, two very nice looking pubs, estate agent, you've got a spa, wine shop, now that's important.
Lovely veggie shop as well.
And a lovely veggie shop. Got your chemist, another gallery, and another delicatessen as well. And a proper butcher's. Can't beat a proper butcher, can you? Thank you. I like the look of this. Fat Mouse Dairy and Delicatessen. Are we going in there?
Yes, it's free mouse. I don't want a free one.
It's a free mouse and a fat mouse. What have they got in here then? Look at this.
On your website, it's full of shop.
Just seeing if we can afford anything here. Just about. Just about. Did I just say there were 2 pubs here? Here's another one. I forgot this one. We saw it right at the start of this video, didn't we? The Globe Inn.
Yeah.
That looks nice, doesn't it?
It does.
Looks like it's a hotel as well. Well, so there you go. It's been quite a day, hasn't it? So we started off, we had a walk up that very steep hill to the edge of Dartmoor. We've been past some really nice houses. We've had a walk alongside the River Teign, and we've had a look around the delightful little town, or is it a village? One way or the other. Beautiful place, which is Chagford. Could I live here? Too darn right I could. It's absolutely gorgeous. Would I miss the coast? Well, to be honest with you, I was brought up a country boy, and to be surrounded by country as idyllic as this is my dream, really. Would I miss the coast? Well, it's only half an hour away from here, so it's easily done. So we're going to move to Chagford? Probably not, sadly, but anyway, we can come anytime we like. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed our little trip to the beautiful town of Chagford. If you're in the Devon area, come and have a look. It's worth a visit. Definitely some beautiful walks as well. And I will see you on the next video. Until then, take care and look after yourself.